Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. The message I have is they didn't want to come correctly. The scripture comes from Nehemiah 12:8-11. The Levites were Jeshua, Benoi, Kadimiel, Sherebiah, Judah, and also Mattaniah, who together with his associates was in charge of the songs of thanksgiving. Bakbukiah and Uni, their associates, stood opposite them in the services. Joshua was the father of Joachim, Joachim the father of Eliashib, Eliashib the father of Joada, Joada the father of Jonathan, and Jonathan the father of Jaddua. God is saying this is a message for someone. You were told that a certain person was meant to be your husband, meant to be your wife, meant to be your spouse, and you are wondering why it did not work out. God is saying they didn't come correctly. They didn't want to come correctly. Correction. Okay. So this is, we all have free will. And just because God says that you are meant to be with somebody and God tells you that something is meant to happen, because of the fact that we have free will, it can possibly change. And I'm being reminded about how in Men in Black, there's a character, and this character is in the story when Will Smith's character goes back to the past. And when he goes back to the past, he meets this character who can see the future. And the way that he sees the future is he sees it in different possibilities. And a lot of times people have asked me about my dreams and about visions and things and that, like, of such. And especially when it's something bad and they want it to change or they want it to be different. And this is the way that I see it. But the future, while God typically gives me one dream, one vision, the whole purpose of God giving me the message before it happens, especially if it's something bad, is so that someone, that the person that it involves could possibly prepare themselves for it to happen or change themselves before it happens. And our futures do involve different possibilities, and sometimes I feel like I could get different dreams, and they're different dreams with different outcomes because there are so many different possibilities. You never know what it could happen, what could happen, what it could be. This is a situation. Even when I have traveled and I was literally allowing God to guide me, God would tell me right before I got, like the night before, I would have 2 different routes that I could possibly take to get to the same location. And, it just depends, and you never know what it is when God gives you a different route. You never know what it is that you are avoiding. Now, I'm saying that to say, because in the message, they didn't want to come correctly. This person did not want to come correctly. And because this person did not want to come correctly, that relationship didn't end. It didn't come into fruition at the time you wanted it to. It doesn't mean that it's never going to come into fruition, but it's you going through a detour. You have to go through a detour because they're not ready. Okay, regardless if this is a situation where a woman, you waiting on a man, and this man has he's made a decision that he wants to be a player. He's made a decision that he doesn't want a serious relationship. He's made a decision he wants to do this, he wants to do that. Even when it comes to Esther had went out to see the king, but she decided that she would not take herself seriously. She would not be complete with her fast until the king called her specifically by name. And I just feel like for somebody, God is saying that it's not ready yet. God is still cooking the situation. They didn't want to come correctly, so he gonna pull it back and we're gonna do it again. That's the message, okay? Don't feel as though, sometimes God allows you to meet this person or to see this person before it's meant. And it's just simply because, they're not ready for you yet. And it's okay. They're not ready for you yet. It's not that time. It's not time for your relationship to blossom yet. And it doesn't mean that y'all are never going to be together. It just means that y'all aren't going to be together right now. They are not at the maturity level yet. They are not at that level of, they don't have it. They're not there yet. Okay, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.